Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm Garth Allen. This is Racing News Now, and we're joined today by the new road course ringer of the ARCA Menard Series, Mr. Corey Heim, winner of Friday's Clean Harbors 100 at the Glen. Corey, how you doing today, man?
I'm great, thank you.
So let's talk about Friday. Obviously, after only having the one road course start earlier this season at Mid-Ohio and knowing how that race went, how confident were you headed into this race? Did you honestly think you could come away with a win in this race?
I definitely think it's a possibility. Yeah, I mean, regardless of where we go, I think we've got speed. Whether it's a road course, super speedway, intermediate, short track, doesn't really matter. We're always good. In the top three. So our performance in Mid Ohio, we didn't finish great, but we had a lot of speed there, and I kind of figured that we would be good at Watkins Glen. I didn't know if we were going to be good enough to win, but as soon as practice was over, I knew I had a pretty good car, and I just had to go execute.
So let's talk about the race overall. Started a little bit off, I think fell back to fourth or fifth there early in the race before the break. Did you guys make some changes on that pit stop that really got it a lot faster, or did you just kind of figure out the track later in the race?
I think a little bit of both. Never being there before was tough, and only having the 45-minute practice session to kind of get used to the racetrack. I feel like we were a little off on handling, early in the race, but I also, for the most part, just kind of took to it. I feel like, we were, I want to say like 6 or 7 seconds back at one point, but after I kind of caught up back to the 18 and the 14 after that break and saw what they were doing different and doing better than me, I think I could apply that to what I was already doing, somewhat well, and I could just kind of give me the extra edge that got me the win.
So let's talk about the points battle a little briefly here. There's been a lot of talk all year about how everybody says Ty's going to run away with this championship, and you have not let him do that. He has taken the points lead now, but it's only a 2-point gap now. You're still right there in this championship battle. How confident are you that you can not only keep it this close for the rest of the season with the races we have remaining, but you can retake that points lead and push for that championship?
Yeah, I'm really confident. We got some tracks coming up that I think could really go either way. We have the 2 dirt tracks, which are going to be kind of just, I feel like a lot of driver involved. And, we got some other tracks that Veterani's historically been really good at. So I'm really looking forward to that. We've gone to a lot of tracks that are in like Jacobs Racing wheelhouse, and I feel like coming up is going to be a little bit more favored to Veterini. So, regardless of that, I think it's going to be a really tight race to the end. And I just got to go out there and execute.
Well, let's look forward now. We got an off weekend this weekend for you guys. First one we've had in weeks for ARCA. But then we've got 2 races coming up next week in Michigan, and then 2 days later at Springfield. Michigan, a track that you could probably do pretty well at. You've done really well at the big tracks this year. And then Springfield, you've been really good at the dirt tracks in the past. How confident are you in those races specifically that you can go out and continue to lay down wins?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, like I'm always confident regardless of where we go with Veteran Motorsports. And I think Michigan's going to be a little different for me. I've never been there before. And, most of the field has, at least for a test or something like that. So I just got to really go there with a good mindset and kind of take to the track quickly. And of course, I'm going to have a good piece under me with our 20 JBL Camry is going to be good regardless of, how I am. So I just got to make up for it a little bit, and go out there and try to execute. I think Springfield is going to be, right in my wheelhouse. I love going to the dirt tracks. And last year we didn't finish right where we wanted to, but we were a top 2 car all day and really contended for the win at the end there. So I think that's going to be right in my wheelhouse for sure.
All right. Well, that's Corey Heim, your winner of Friday's Clean Harbors 100 at the Glen. Corey, thanks for joining us today. Congratulations on that 5th win of the season, and good luck next weekend in Michigan and Springfield.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on today.